Two lines are said to be perpendicular to each other if their slopes are negative reciprocals of each other. Before we begin with this example, let's just get a visual of what perpendicular lines are going to look like. And perpendicular lines intersect at an angle that is 90 degrees. Notice that the definition of perpendicular lines hinges only on the slope. It doesn't matter what the y-intercept is. We can still get perpendicular lines intersecting at a 90-degree angle if they have the same y-intercept. So we're only going to be looking at the slopes to determine whether or not lines are perpendicular. In this example, we're going to be determining the perpendicular slope, and oftentimes I use this little symbol right here as a shorthand for the word perpendicular. So if we're given a slope of positive 1/2, the slope of a line that is perpendicular to it would need to be the opposite in sign, and the number would need to be reciprocated. So this is the negative reciprocal. And of course, when we simplify this, we just get -2. Given a slope of -4, the slope of a line perpendicular to it would have to be the opposite sign. If this one is negative, the perpendicular slope would need to be positive, and the reciprocal of 4 is 1/4. And so these values are the negative reciprocals of the slopes that we were to be perpendicular to. Now let's look at two examples to determine whether or not these lines are perpendicular to each other. We'll call this the first line and the second line. We can see that the slope of the first line is positive 2/3. The slope of the second line is negative 2/3. And while one is positive and the other is negative, the numbers themselves are not reciprocals of each other. So we would say, no, these are not perpendicular. And again, that symbol is being used in place of the word. In part B here, we can't see the slope, so the first thing that we need to do is to solve both equations for y so that they can be written in slope-intercept form so that we can see the slopes. So we'll need to solve for y in the first equation and solve for y in the second equation. We'll start by subtracting 5x from both sides. So we're left with -4y on the left minus 5x plus 4 on the right. And then when we divide both sides by -4, the 4's cancel on the left to leave just y. The 4 needs to divide into both terms in the numerator. Let's take the extra step of splitting up that numerator, giving each term in the numerator its own denominator of a -4. We have to be careful here and make sure that we're not canceling over add. We can split that numerator into two fractions and then cancel, if appropriate. So in this first fraction, only the negatives cancel, so we end up with 5/4 x, or 5x over 4. I'm going to write it as 5/4 x so that it's easier to see the slope. And then plus this -1 is going to be -1. So the slope of this first line is the coefficient of the x term, or 5/4. To solve for y in the second equation, we need only to divide both sides by 5. The 5 cancels over here on the left, and on the right, again, since you can't cancel over add, it's best to split the numerator, giving each its own denominator of a 5, and then reducing each of them individually. Sometimes folks will skip this step and come straight down to here, essentially dividing that 5 into both terms on the top, which is totally fine to do as long as you understand that you're not canceling over add, you're just skipping this split and reduce step. Now that we're written in slope-intercept form in the second line, we can tell what the slope is, and we're looking at the coefficient on the x term to determine the slope. So this is -4/5. So the slope of the first line is 5/4. The slope of the second line is -4/5, and these are negative reciprocals of each other. One is positive, one is negative, and the number is reciprocated. Then we can say here that yes, the lines are perpendicular. Notice again that we didn't make any mention of the y-intercept. It does not matter what the y-intercept is on perpendicular lines. The only criteria is that the slopes need to be negative reciprocals of each other.